morning. Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, honey, I sure can. I'm sorry. I was on mute, actually.
Oh, okay. This is Scarlett, and I'm calling from Cincinnati. Good morning.
All right. Cincinnati is in the house early. Thank you, Cincinnati.
Yes, ma'am.
For opening up the door. You actually opened up the door this morning and came on in. So welcome. Welcome into the house. A team effort lifestyle. Good morning, everybody. Such a beautiful morning. Such a pleasure. Before we get started, I just want to thank everybody for their patience with me this week. And it's been such an honor and such a joy. Pastor Denise will be back with us next week after a long vacation and just spending time with her family. So teamwork makes the dream work. Come on, family. Open up the door and shout it out. Who's in the house?
Whitener, Hills, California.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. You're doing a great job.
But I was so frustrated trying to get the recording, I did not realize I was being heard, so now I muted.
Oh, my goodness. That's okay. That's okay. I was welcoming you anyway. Right. Well, it's good to hear your voice.
Love y'all.
I will. Love you too, Terry. All right, family. Who else is in the house with us?
Vicki Soto, Louisville, Kentucky.
Of course. Miss Vicki Soto, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome to the house. Look, I was looking at a video you had on last night on Facebook where they were dancing.
Yes, I love that video.
I know. I love that dance that they were doing. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Amen. Well,
Don Joseph, Emeryville, California.
All right, Don Joseph, stepping to the plate once again for California. Thank you.
Love that energy, Lady Doc.
No.
I love that energy you bring it to the phone every morning, Lady Doc.
Well, thank you so much. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm going to be honest with you.
Glory.
Amen. Who else is in the house with us?
Jesse Bowden.
Of course, Jesse Bowden in the house way across Maryland. Good to have you with us, Jesse, this morning. You doing great?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Happy Friday to you and
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, family, who else is in the house?
Good morning, Mama Ify, California.
Mama Ify, I tell you, I am having such a good time this week getting to know you. I have heard you on the calls, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming to the calls. Thank you for being faithful.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
Amen. God bless you, sweetheart. Who else is in the house?
Lloyd Gibson.
Parish.
Okay, I heard a gentleman. I heard Marsha.
Atlanta.
In Atlanta, my hometown. Good to have you with us once again, sweetheart. Thank you. And who was that? I heard a gentleman say something. Lloyd?
Yes, Lloyd Gibson, Oakland, California.
Hi, how are you? I haven't heard your voice, I think, all this week. It's good to hear you this morning.
I'm a faithful listener. It's just hard to say hello.
Thank you. Well, before we mute out, can we get one more?
Anita Paul from the UK.
Oh, way across the pond.
Yay. It's lovely to hear you, Di. It really is. You've done a great job this week. Thank you so much.
Well, I have to admit, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but you guys make it feel so comfortable. Thank you so much, Anita, for all
You're doing great, Di. You're doing great. We're very grateful.
Amen. Amen, honey. Well, I'm going to go ahead. My husband said mute it out at a certain time, so I'm going to be obedient, and I'm going to mute us out.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
In presentation mode. Once again, thanking you all for being patient with me. Thanking you all for just all that you do, because it's teamwork that makes the dream work. Thanking Pastor Denise for all that she does for the team. Further ado, I want to welcome someone into the house who is just an awesome blessing. I call her Coach Denise Moore, who is simply amazing. She's taking Ohio by force. So, Coach Moore, are you on the line?
Good morning, Diane. Yes, I am.
How are you?
Amazing. Of course. Fabulous. Wonderful. And I'll tell you, we are just on fire here in Ohio.
I know, Denise. I know. We're so excited always to hear every Friday what you all are doing and what you're bringing to us, giving us more insight and directions and just bringing a wealth of information, honey, and we're just so blessed to have you. So what do you have? I'm not going to continue on any longer. I want to hear your voice.
Diane, thank you for having me on the call today. I am so excited. Again, last Friday, I talked about the product. I want to talk about the product again, and I'll share with you why. We have such an awesome product. The product that we have is taking the country by storm. And if you have that conviction in what these products will do, not only for you, but for the people that you know and that they know, anyone can seize the moment and build a huge organization. I always want to get back to simplistic, keep it very simple. Don't make it complicated when you're trying to build your organization. And this is what we preach here in Ohio, because this is not rocket science. We have something that everybody needs, number one, and they're going to want once they understand what these products can do for them in their lives. So what I want to do today is, again, instill that conviction in what we have so that everyone on the call understands this is so simple. And I said it last time, but it's not easy because we don't share and talk to everyone that we know. We have not gone through our entire directory in our cell phones. We have not, even when people come in contact with us, and I know this for sure because we talk about this in our group meetings and at our TTPs and what's blocking people. But today I have got a phenomenal leader on the call with me. I want to share what is happening in Cincinnati. What they're doing is exactly what I am talking about. They are sharing. And when they do that, incredible things happen. Today, I have Carla Dunn. She is building a huge organization. She is opening up Cincinnati. And Carla, are you on the line?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on the line.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to the 10 family. I'm so happy to be on the call today. I take no day for granted. And we're just really excited about the business, the products, and we're excited about Ohio, and we're really excited about Cincinnati.
Yes. Now, Carla, you and I talked. You have shared some just phenomenal testimonies with me. And the type of testimonies that really and truly, we get testimonies all the time, but to be able to share them and understand how these products are changing your customers' lives and what's happening in Cincinnati is so important. Today, I know you have a couple of testimonies on the line that you want to share, some of your customers that are using the products and the results that they have. Go right ahead, Carla.
Okay, great. Listen, I have a couple of my really close friends that are going to give you brief testimonies about how the 10 products have impacted them. What I want to say before I introduce them is, we all have some people in our lives, friends, family, have friends that are like family. And these two ladies are family to me, even though we don't, we're not blood related, but they are family to me. And some people in your life, when you know you have something that's going to help them, you just don't take no for an answer. And, no matter how they may try to push back on you or not really be interested in what it is that you have to say, but, and you know what you have for them, you know that you love them, and you know that it's going to help them, then you're going to keep pushing forward until you get their ear and get them to listen to what you have. This is what I had to do with these two ladies. I love them to death, and I finally got them to try these products. The first person on the line I have today is my sister friend, Valencia Jones. She's out of Virginia. I'm going to let her speak briefly. She just started on the sprays not quite a month ago, I think, maybe a little bit more. But I want to let her share for a few minutes about how the sprays have impacted her. So, Valencia, if you're on the phone, go ahead and let people know how you've been impacted. Are you there? Are you on mute? Okay, let's come back to her. Debbie, are you there?
Hello, everyone.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Carla.
Okay.
This is Valencia.
Debbie?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, great. There you go. Hey, Valencia.
Hey, hello, everyone. I just, as Carla had stated, it wasn't that I was hesitant to try it. I feel like I have a little bit of that procrastination, and the main reason is I have a plate and 2 pins in my ankle, an injury that occurred, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, and Carla actually helped walk me through that, and I've been having some inflammation. I'm just going to be candid. I had ankle was swelling up. There were days that I literally could not. I mean, I walked. I'm blessed to work from home, but it was I was in pain, and I don't like to take medication. But anyway, I ended up going to the doctor. They prescribed me some anti-inflammatories, non-steroidal. I don't like to take pills. So I had been taking those off and on as the injury, the inflammation, swelled up. So Carla introduced me, of course, and was, she knew about my ankle and how that was impacting, of course, my life. So I finally, she kept, like she said, the perseverance paid off because I told her, yeah, I'll go ahead and try them. And initially when I started trying them, I did not, I picked and choose which one I wanted to take. So, she, of course, said, Valencia, you need to take all of them together. So what I did is I literally, this is the 4th week, I stopped taking the anti-inflammatories, and I started consistently using the sprays, and my ankle is 100% better. So whether the inflammation or whatever was going on in there, I can attest that it's 100% better. And I was not even able to wear a shoe because of the pressure and so forth. So all I can say is that I'm a believer, and it is working, and I have not taken, the other medications that were prescribed.
That's awesome. And can you actually say that you feel a lot better day by day? Do you have more energy? Are you able to get around better? Are you feeling better about yourself? You sound better when I talk to you on the phone.
Yeah, I am. I think the biggest thing was, of course, in my mind, I was focusing on that foot and being able to walk, but because, now I am able, to wear a shoe, and my overall, I just believe that every day I'm getting better and better. So I'm, it bothered me because this morning I didn't take them like right when I woke up, and it was like, oh my God, I got to go take, do my sprays, in which I did them, but as I think being consistent, me being consistent with it, and hopefully, like I said, it's getting better and better.
Consistency is the key, and just like I told her and everybody else that I talked to, All you have to do is just be consistent. Follow the program. If you don't like to take pills, you have something that you can do in 5 to 7 seconds in the morning. Make it a part of your routine, like when you're brushing your teeth in your morning, and you will see positive results. And Valencia, we thank you so much for coming on the call today and sharing that with us.
All right. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. I think next we have Debbie on the line. Debbie, are you there? Okay. How about Michelle? Michelle, are you there?
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, everybody. I just wanted to briefly share my experience. I've known Carla since elementary school, and so she knows my personality. I know her personality. And Carla had called me a couple of times about this product, and I was hemming and hawing because I was angry. I had just purchased this other product that will go nameless that I got absolutely no results from. So I just wasn't interested in spending another dime on anything. So I would like to start by saying, Carla says she loves me to death. I would like to say I think she loves me to life, because my life has been totally changed and renewed since I started this product. When she came over that day, I'm thinking in my head, Carla, I love you, but you got about 2 minutes to get this show on the road, because I'm tired. I was beat down, broke down, tired. I couldn't do anything but lay on the couch while she products, and she pulled out a spoon, and I'm like, Lord, what is she doing? She told me to put it in my mouth, blah, blah, blah. I did exactly what Carla said, and I started to, I'm not kidding you, it was within, 5 minutes or so, Carla? The next thing I knew, you're talking about a person who couldn't even get up off the couch. Because I was that fatigued. I have a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, so I've just been accustomed to living in pain. All I know is I had jumped up, started cleaning up the kitchen after the presentation. I was doing all these things. I was able to squat because I have degenerative arthritis, so bone is rubbing bone with my knees. I was able to squat down, get up, squat down, get up. I didn't even know where this energy came from. So it was like an absolute instantaneous miracle. Right. So it's just been a blessing to me, and I appreciate the product. And my goal is to help push it, not because of it just being another product, but one that has been working and effective for me.
And that's awesome. And Debbie, before you get off, I want to thank you so much for coming on. But tell everybody how long you've been on sprays.
I've just been on it. Oh, I would have, if we would be counting, my order was going to come a week later. Well, I couldn't bear feeling the way I was feeling after I had felt so good from that sample product. So Carla was able to get me some product until my product came in. So I would say a few days. Has it been a week?
It hasn't been a week yet.
It hasn't been a week yet, right?
It hasn't been a week yet. And her testimony is so powerful within a few days, you guys. We have a gift in our hands. And thank you so much, Debbie. I know you have to run too. I think we have one more testimony on the line. Michelle, are you there? Michelle? Well, if Michelle's coming on, she can come on with us. But Debbie, like she said, she's only been on the sprays, Denise. She's only been on the sprays for a few days, and she's already noticing dramatic improvement in the way that she feels every day, her mobility, and less pain. I think that's awesome. I'm supercharged. I sat there looking at her in her living room when she got up and started doing squats. And I'm like, why is this woman standing here doing squats in front of me? Not understanding that she didn't even have the ability to do that 10 minutes previous before she tried the sprays out. So, I'm just so excited. We are going to do great things in Cincinnati. Keep an eye on us because we're going to do very, very well in this business.
Carla, I always get chills just hearing the testimonies because that is our business, changing lives. That's the business. And that's what's so incredible and amazing about what we do with the 10 sprays. If we keep our focus on truly why we're all here, and we all have a story. We're here because we've gotten the results, Carla. What we've heard, we've all gotten results. And if we just focus on getting the word out, sharing, the formula is it allows us to grow. And that is what's happening in the state of Ohio. That's how we're growing. All we're doing is educating and giving understanding of how this product works. But most of all, what's important is to utilize the resources. In order to share, you can talk during the day and as you go along. We don't usually go out to do the business. We do the business while we're out. It's so simple. But there are times where you can't do that. What we have put in place at 10 is fail-safe. Think about it. Daily call every morning, 11 o'clock. Pastor Dell, Pastor Denise, the trainers showing you how to do this. Showing you literally step by step. Vicky Soto with her YouTube step-by-step instruction. In addition to that, Mr. T, call to action, basically giving an entire overview of what we're doing and how we do it, not just in his neck of the woods, but around the world. That is what we're doing to share. We never stop telling the story. So what I want everyone to walk away with today is don't stop sharing the information. Don't stop telling the stories. What we're actually doing is creating new stories. Every single day when I get on the calls, when I'm talking to new customers, I'm finding out literally that, oh my gosh, I didn't know the sprays did that for eczema. I mean, there's this always something new. Respiratory issues that a couple of my customers have actually called me this time of the year. They are just suffering mercilessly with allergies and that sort of thing. Since they've been on the sprays, I've gotten calls from individuals saying, I'm not using my inhaler. So these things need to really resonate with us because these are the situations and the issues that people are suffering with. So again, that's how Ohio is growing. Back to you.
Hey, Denise, this is Pastor Dell.
Yes.
I don't know, is Debbie still on? Debbie, are you still on the call?
I think Debbie had to drop off because she was running today, so she wasn't able to hang on, Pastor Dell.
How long has Debbie been diagnosed with fibromyalgia? Do you know?
Oh, it's been years. I'm going to say I've known about it for at least 10 or more.
Wow. 10 years or more she's been suffering through pain and discomfort and exhaustion. And within 5 minutes, she feels an immediate boost in her energy.
It was amazing. You should have seen my face. I was just standing there looking at her like, what is wrong with this woman? And then she's telling the truth. She literally got up and just started doing housework and putting clothes in the laundry. And while I'm sitting there, I'm not even finished with my presentation, and she's up doing housework because she was just so excited that she could move.
Wow. I tell you guys, this is, we hear this story from Dr. Rosie in Texas when she talked about how she was down with fibromyalgia for years. And when she started using the product, all of a sudden she wanted to clean her house, because she hadn't been able to clean her house for years. And this just is an amazing story. It goes to tell you how important what we do and what we have is. And I'm just so excited to hear these stories because it reminds us of why we do what we do, as Denise said. It reminds us of what we do and why we do it. It's because there's people suffering in silence year after year after year, and because they're in pain, they don't have the independence that they want, nor should they have. And You come and just bring them a product, and they spray the product, and all of a sudden they feel great. They feel better. This is just really, really amazing. And as Denise said, we're hearing more and more stories about how these products are affecting people. When I was, Denise, you remember this, when I was in Dayton, Ohio a few weeks ago, we had a couple of people telling stories about how they couldn't stop smoking until they start spraying the Slim. Is that right?
Yes, it is. We've even gotten more smoking testimonies. So we're collecting these stories because they're so powerful and impactful. They are so impactful that now we have groups of employees that work for healthcare companies that are saying, can you come and talk to my office? Everybody wants to know how I stopped smoking. Everybody wants to know how I'm losing weight because they see me eating. Everybody wants to know why I have so much energy. These are the requests that are being made by companies. I mean, they are literally setting them up, and we are doing, we call it informational, nutritional informational in offices.
Wow, I'll tell you, that's beautiful. Well, Carla, thank you for having your team on. That's an amazing, amazing story about what our customers are experiencing. And let me tell you guys, if you do not have a customer focus, you're not going to be very successful in this business. It's one thing to bring in representatives. That's great. That's what we do. But if you don't have more customers than representatives, you're going to find your business going up and down, up and down, up and down as you do this business. Because what happens is people like Debbie, they're not going to stop taking this product. Why? This product is something that has changed their life where medication couldn't. Why would they stop taking it? They're going to keep ordering this product every month. So you want to have customers like this that are getting the benefit of the product because they know that every month they can order the product. Well, any last words? Denise, your team was on here. Great call. Great excitement. I'm glad to see what's taking place in Cincinnati and Denver and Columbus. You guys are doing it.
Pastor Dale, I just want to say share. Don't ever stop sharing. Again, not only are we able to change people's lives, but you're able to grow a huge, huge business. And I agree completely with you. Customer focus. Our customers are turning into distributors. And they're telling people, and what's happening, they are doing all the marketing for us. That's how great this business is. That's how good we are positioned in this marketplace. Can you imagine? I mean, your customers are marketing. So again, share. Don't ever stop sharing. Thank you, Pastor Dale.
Thank you so much, Denise, and your team. Glad to have you on, Carl, and your team. The amazing story of how continuation of what Team Effort Network is doing in the lives of people. We're going to go across the big pond and pick up Dr. Anita Poole. Dr. Anita, are you with us?
I am here. My goodness, what amazing, fantastic testimonials, all from nutrition. Good, solid, healthy, natural nutrition. That's what our fantastic tea and sprays and the Trim by 10 drink is all about. And it's all about high quality. And, some key things have been said here. For example, Carla said that both Carla and Debbie said, that they were absolutely fed up with their pain. They were so exhausted. Obviously, Debbie, very much so with the fibromyalgia, but, pain is exhausting as well. And Carla went through pain for so long. And believe me, I know because I've had, fibromyalgia for many years following a meningitic toxic illness where I was literally almost fatally ill. I went from super fit one day to within 24 hours unconscious and in intensive care, and that left me with problems with my muscles and energy system ever since. And I've struggled with the fibromyalgia, and I know exactly what it's like, what it feels like to not be able to clean your house, not be able to go outside, just so fed up with pain that even just talking to people is just too much. And here I am on the calls, regularly. helping everyone out. I mean, it's just incredible what these TEN sprays have done for me. It's very much reflective in the story that Carla and Debbie have talked about massive pain and massive exhaustion. And believe me, the kind of pain and the kind of exhaustion that Debbie and Carla, are describing, it's not just a little bit of pain. This is severe pain. And, the kind of pain and tiredness that you get, that word tired, it's not like just ordinary tiredness. This is the kind of exhaustion where, exactly as Debbie described, she said, Carla, you got 2 minutes. That's it. I'm tired. And it makes you so incredibly irritable as well, because you can't focus very much. Everything takes so much energy, and you just haven't got that energy. And here we're talking about some simple, nutritional, high-quality sprays have completely changed Debbie and Carla's life, as they have mine and countless others. So, it's absolutely incredible. And some other key things that have been said today, don't necessarily always just try one spray. It is a good idea, for some people to have one spray at a time, and they can see, which one is it that's making the difference. But a lot of the time, we find that it's a combination of sprays that really makes the difference. And I've certainly found that with myself. And in fact, my cousin recently, she asked to try the spray. She was struggling with sinus problems and hay fever problems. And she just tried 2 of the sprays, Cell Energy and Super 10. That helped her sinusitis dramatically, but it didn't quite get rid of her hay fever. And then I found she's D3 deficient. And I obviously left messages, my goodness, you need to get onto this D-Power. So she got hold of the D-Power, and it's going to be very interesting. This is just recently. It's going to be very interesting to see how she gets on, because I have no doubt that that's going to help her with her hay fever as well. Now, obviously, we've mentioned various disorders. We've mentioned inflammation. We don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent any particular disorders. However, the substances that are in these sprays, these natural substances like vitamin D3, like the antioxidants, like the other minerals, like the other vitamins, they have been shown to be associated with less inflammation. So, it's no wonder these things are actually helping. And by the way, even the Trim by 10 drink, it has nutritional substances that has the potential to possibly help with inflammation. It's a case of try it and see, basically. And thanks to Maureen, I have been trying my Trim by 10, and it's really made a difference to my tummy, and I'm really noticing the benefit. However, I couldn't even hang on to it, because I just posted something on Facebook, and my aunt rang me up and said, oh, I really got to try that. I've really got to try that. Please send me some. And so I've sent her a lot of mine, and it's going to be very interesting to see her results as well. So, you guys over there in the USA, you have all of this in your shopping cart. You have all of it in your back office. Share, share, share. I recently heard, even if we think of things like pesticides, people with fibromyalgia, people with inflammation, they are very, very susceptible to all the toxins, and you can't get away from toxins. We make toxins, we make free radicals just by living, literally. But it's there in the air, it's on the food that we eat, it's in the pesticides, all sorts of different things. And I saw something, what's the difference between organic and inorganic, fruits and vegetables, the way it's marketed, the way it's produced, etc. Now, obviously, organic has less pesticides, supposedly. Obviously, it depends on the batches, but most of the time. But they qualify the ones that are not organic as, well, the pesticides, etc., don't matter, because it's within what they call the safe limits. But the reality is, even if you wash, and obviously we all should be washing our fruit and veg, trying to get as much of the pesticides off, the reality is it's already soaked through some of the skin. So whether we like it or not, we are ingesting some of the pesticides. Now, although the authorities say this is all within safe limits, the reality is people like Carla, who've already got a lot of inflammation and therefore toxins, people like Debbie and myself who've got fibromyalgia, and we react, quite badly to toxins. They put more strain on our body. So it's really, really important. You can't get away from toxins, but you can try to mop them up with natural nutritional supplementation that is in our fantastic Cell Energy, our fantastic Super 10, and indeed even the vitamin D3, even the B vitamins, they have a role to play in keeping the body clean and flushed through, as it were. And that's what the Trim by 10 drink does. So it's not surprising that I've been benefiting from the Trim by 10. So even your people with fibromyalgia and inflammatory disorders point out the Trim by 10. Like Mel said to us, you don't have to take 2 packets a day. If you don't want to slim down, then don't take 2 packets a day. Take 1 packet a day, or half a packet, or a quarter of a packet. It still has a benefit. So, we've got something there for everyone, and we've got to take health really, really seriously. You don't know what losing health is like until you actually lose it. Jim Rohn said, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. But another author said, just because you're not sick doesn't mean you're healthy. We have a huge population who actually are very, very unhealthy. It doesn't mean that they've got particular disorders, but they're very, very unhealthy, and they need to turn to nutrition. Hippocrates, the father of all medicine, actually said, let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. He recognized centuries ago that it's nutrition that is the really, really important thing. But Virgil, another philosopher, centuries ago said, the greatest wealth is health. But my goodness me, we've got both wealth and health in one opportunity. It's absolutely incredible. Another unknown author, he said, if you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? Your cells live in your body. You have to take care of your body. And that means being careful what you put in. Debbie and Carla described trying something that wasn't high quality and wasn't very good, and it didn't give them any results. And then they tried something that is high quality, is very good, and that's the TEN sprays, and it gave them results. George Fuchsfeld said, garbage in, garbage out. So don't put garbage in your bodies, folks. Put good stuff in the body. That's the TEN sprays. That's the Trim by 10 drink. Back to you, Dale and Lady Di. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Wow. If you don't take care of your bodies, where are you going to live? I love it. Well, thank everybody for joining us on the Team Effort Lifestyle call today. I am Pastor Dale Wafer, 2-star with the company, and my partner, Pastor Denise McDowell, 2-star, will be back with us next week. She's been on vacation, enjoying herself, and isn't it great to have a company where you don't have to be concerned about going on vacation? It still runs. Your business is still growing. It's still building. It's still paying you every single Wednesday. Isn't that a great deal? I want to thank my co-host this week, my wife, Diane, Wife for Life, Honey Bun. Thank you so much for joining me on the call this week. We've had a blast, a fabulous time. It's Friday. Time to get off this call and go out and share, and get back here on this call, 11 a.m., Monday morning Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Pacific Time, with Coach Nikisha Bond. Babe, any last words? I guess not. All right. God bless you guys. See you later. Call officially over.